All right, guys. I hate to say it, but there are so many different coffee shops here in Montana. It's unreal. However, there's no way we could pass up an opportunity to go to Starbucks, at least not with these two here. And this Starbucks has an order outside, so that they really wanted to check this out. But there are like a million independent tiny little trailer, like mobile tiny houses, tiny homes that are coffee shops that we're definitely going to have to try some of this craft coffee here before we exit Montana.
Coming up, whatever the next left is.
That train's made out of wood.
How in line you rear end somebody? Did the Jeep back up into him? Did the older gentleman in the Grand Cherokee ram into the back of the Jeep? But literally they're in line. How does this happen? I mean, he definitely smushed up his hood there and pushed his back tire in on the Jeep. But how? I
think the best part about it is, well,
maybe
the Rangers can write this up, but you're not getting a cop out here.
No, not at all.
You probably don't even have cell phone signal service out here.
But how did he do that? Like, who did what is what I want to know. Did he back up or did he just not hit the brakes in time?
So the Jeep's going to need a new back door, maybe a new bumper, because it looks like it pushed the bumper down.
I was going to say the same thing. Bumper got pushed down. Man, that's unfortunate. Supposed to be having a fun day. He's got his camper with him and everything, and
that's why I got the full coverage and includes everyone else's stupidity. Damn.
It's unfortunate.
Damn.
In here, so you got to go this other way and go talk to the Rangers. I guess there's a lot of stuff going on today that we weren't aware of. I had no idea. So you have to have a reservation to go into the park, which is new and weird, and I'm not a fan of it. So hopefully this gentleman here can help us get into where we want to go so we can actually see some of this park that we drove from Canada to.
All right, now I'm wondering if the Jeep backed into the Grand Cherokee. Jeep on Jeep violence. But I also want to know why the Jeep just doesn't pull up further.
Go for it.
So they have more room.
Go up this road here along the North Fork, right, to the old town of Pole Bridge. Right there, that's the Camas entrance to the park. It's a back door into here. So if you go all the way up here, hang out, get a beer, get a pastry, whatever you want to do, get a t-shirt, come back to here, then you can enter the Camas entrance to the park.
Okay.
And it won't be crowded. It's going to be a 3.5 mile line out here.
Yeah,
I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
So if you and along the North Fork here, it's beautiful, and there's places you can stop and access the river if you want to just go sit by the river.
Okay.
Have a chair, finish your coffees, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
But that would keep you in the vicinity. It's a beautiful drive up there. The reason that's a dotted road is because it's a dotted road.
Okay.
Which is why you asked if this was a rental.
Correct.
Got it.
See,
Yeah. So this is where we've ended up.
We're off the beaten path.
Still in my limelight over there. We decided to follow John's advice and do the.
Is this it?
Yes. Hard left. Oh sh.
Good thing it's a rental.
I think this is right. Oh wait, no, this isn't it. Wrong one.
Why did you say yes?
Because it was a sharp U-turn like this says. But this says it's still a half a mile away.
Oh my goodness.
See, what had happened was, we can't both do this at the same time because then I get distracted. But we're following John's advice and taking the back way up to Pole Bridge, not Pole Barn, Pole Bridge. And from there, we'll go, listen, this one, well.
I don't know whose idea this was, but here we are.
Mine.
Probably should have listened to John.
John did say go all the way back into town and go around. And I was like, no. There's a total shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. So John says go from here, down here, into Columbia Falls, and then up. And I said, why? Look at this little spot right here. So this is where we are. And this is where we are. It'll be okay.
Side note, if you're in the market for a new Kia Sorento and you want to charge your cell phone at the same time, I recommend you don't do that, because even though these USB ports have little lightning bolts on them, insinuating they're charge ports, they only keep your phone charged to the point of which it was when you plugged it in, and it doesn't actually charge your phone. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, there's no navigation.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thanks.
So as we're sitting here waiting for this convoy to come through, we're going to continue to give you my review of this 2022 Kia Sorento, which I found out because they actually left the owner's manual in here, which I was surprised being a rental. But it is a 2022 Kia Sorento. Boom, there you go. And one of the things that you will notice is the plastic interior as you touch all these panels and plastic steering wheel and all these plastic pieces. It's pretty. This one's like rubbery plastic. This one, it's a pretty solid plastic, so it's not like flimsy, almost like I don't know if you guys have ever seen a review of the new Mercedes. It's a flimsy plastic where all these things are like loose and they can just come off. But it is plastic nonetheless. Now I don't know what trim this Sorento is. It's probably not the highest grade trim. But what do you think?
I mean, it's a nice interior.
Cloth seats.
I like cloth seats personally. My Jeep that has leather seats looks really good, but in the summer I slip and slide in them when I wear shorts, so it sucks and they get really, really hot.
Decent room in the back.
Oh yeah, look how far back I can't even touch the front of the thing with my feet yet.
I don't know if this seat adjusts. I feel like I was sitting really high on my throne here
you look
as I
like
drive.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, look at that. You look like you're in a school bus kind of
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe there's some additional adjustment in these seats, but
I do
we'll
like
have to do
it
that
has the
later.
2 seats in the back, so it's like the Expedition.
Oh, it's got third row?
Uh-huh. It's got third row. So you can get a lot of people in here. Have a party.
What are you looking at?
Let me car.
All right, pilot car is back. Follow me. Let's go. I feel like I'm in Fast and Furious. So, of all the national parks that we've been to so far, this is a first. This is a unique experience because they've all had paved roads, and this one doesn't. But we're also not in the national park yet, I don't think.
Not right this second, no.
But I am definitely glad we chose to do this in somebody else's car. All right, well,
There goes our deposit on the car.
she just spilled dragon fruit berry everywhere. Fruit.
So there goes a $5 drink and deposit on the
I
car.
drank it and it was gone. It's just ice.
We're gonna
The purple ice.
Your mama's ice.
have this random railroad crossing here in the middle of nowhere.
Ow.
Where's he going?
That way.
Oh, all right. Now we're done with the pilot car.
And we're going to go 4 more miles.
And this road's paved, so that's a plus. End road work.
North Fork Road. Oh, yeah, we're on North Fork Flathead River, so we're off to our right once we get there. But we're not on it yet.
Now, I do like the beach, but just driving through here and seeing the mountains and the clouds, pretty cool. But I guess that's why we end up here every year, or this year, second year, 2 years in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Because we want the beach most of the time when everybody is not there. And then we want cooler temps and a different change of scenery, mountain views when they are. But I will say that today, 85 degrees. So
It might suck once we get out of this.
it's not that much cooler.
Well, it might be once you get into the trees.
It's not that much cooler, but the plus is this year we are sleeping in air-conditioned lodge suites instead of in a Class B with an air exchange, waking up in a puddle of our own sweat.
Hey, water. No, not water. Water? Yes, water.
How we get down there?
You park and walk. See? Look, they got a whole bus down there to take the people down on the rafts. We could turn around and go park there and walk down there if you want, and then keep going.
Oh, is that's where they went down?
Uh-huh.
What's this right here? Can I go this way?
To do like a U-turn?
No, not a U-turn. Just
Oh, no,
go.
it doesn't show me.
I'm just asking if I can go this way.
Sure. I don't know. I can't see anything. No overnight camping. Yeah, it doesn't show up until you turn on it. I feel like you should probably still maintain a decent speed.
The speed limit's 35.
Yeah, but while in the rental, who's coming through at 35 miles an hour? That's a horrible idea.
Oh man, that water's moving good.
Yeah, it is. Use the brakes. Use the brakes. How you gonna get down there? We can't get down on this side. You can just look from up here. Dude, because
They're gonna be off
they're
right
gonna
now.
be so bad.
Never get out of the car with it running with the window up. Little tip.
I don't realize you have to pee until you stand up.
And you hear the
water.
rushing water.
Yes, that is not helping.
Well, go run down there and stand in it.
If I was wearing a skirt, just
You need one of those go girls.
girls?
The funnels, the pee funnels. I found a shoe. If anybody wants a shoe. Huh? It's peaceful over here.
nope, stop turning. You watch my teeth.
This is a 2022 Kia Sorento. And I'm going to show you around this car, this SUV. Ignore the dent. Ignore that. I didn't do it. It was like that when I got it. AWD. Odd. Sorento. I'm going to show you the inside, the outside. I'm going to give you a review of how it drives. And I'm going to show you all of its quirks and features. And then when we're done, I'm going to give it a score. None of this information really matters to you because this is not a car review channel. And I'm literally just talking out of my... Don't look this way. No, don't look this way. We probably should have brought our hiking boots.
Oh no, when'd you put your foot in it?
Oh, is it freezing?
It is freezing cold. It's like ice water for your hands.
Hi, how's it going, sir?
We should have brought our hiking boots.
Do you remember when I said, hey, we should bring our hiking boots?
Don't look at me at that tone of voice.
This is absolutely gorgeous. See, I love the beach, but then as soon as we get down to things like this, I'm like, we should move again. Okay, do you want to move again? Yeah. Do you really? And leave your time?
Y'all can't tell probably from this video, but he got some speed on him. He's moving really good.
Oh, look at the tornado! Little dirt tornado.
Dirt NATO.
Dirt tornado. Go dirt tornado.
So he's like rafting instead of kayaking.
Well, that's what we could do. We have kayaks, but ours aren't seated in it, so that might be a little scary.
I don't know if I would want to take our inflatable
Not on this.
on here
No.
with all these rocks and everything.
Although it is military grade materials that designed not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's peeing in the water. Oh shit! I don't know what he was
Don't drink the water. Got dog pee in it.
Oh, they just finished their rafting.
Get your life straw.
Oh god.
Well, you got to do a two-part. Like
Well, does a
you
live
got
dog get rid of urine?
you need to have a pickup vehicle somewhere, and then we got to drive up, drop in, raft
Oh
down,
yeah, that makes sense.
pick up, and then drive back. Otherwise,
And then that guy brought his boat out. But if it's not motorized, how do you get back to your starting point? It's like a salmon upstream.
all right, let's roll.
Alright.
You better put those in sport mode. Is that the uniform for Instagram?
Nope. Probably. Nope. I think so. Nope. Possibly. Nope.
Oh, we gotta look up that group that we saw doing their little routine at Navy Pier.
How are you in Chicago? You're right, we did.
How did they get down there?
There's a little, they climbed over and there's like a little path, but they didn't go all the way down. They went to the edge and took pictures.
Oh,
The only way
okay.
to get all the way down is by falling.
Well, that guy's down there.
He went a different way. I don't know where he went from. But he's parked over there and went down where it's shorter.
Huh. We got some cool views from up here. Not really sure how to get down there, but definitely some cool views from up here. As we have this 25-mile trek up to Pole. It's not Pole Barn, it's Pole. Hey, where are we going? Pole what? Pole Bridge. 25-mile trek up to Pole Bridge. Here we go. All right, here we go. Spoiler alert, we're not making the 25-mile trek up this unpaved road to Pole Mountain. Pole Bridge, because it's going to take an hour. And this one's got to go tinkle. We're going to take a little family portrait here.
Oh, no, look. Don't hit him. Little ones follow.
It's almost like, it was like the mom went and was like, hang on, let me make sure it's good. And then she was like, come on. And then they followed her.
Did they go? They're gone. Okay, good.
So we even have a drive selector here. We can choose between comfort and smart. We got eco and snow. We also got sport, and we got this button here we can lock the center differential. But if you switch it to sport, you'll see this cool graphic show up on the screen, and then it improves your throttle response and ups the mapping, puts you in bumpy ride mode, and makes it 1/10 faster than it was, but it uses like 200% more fuel.
Yes.
This is exactly what they used on a Nürburgring, probably when they tested it, to get the lap time of. So we just waited it out, and here it is, 4:30. There's no line.
Yep. And we got to eat and have a beverage and potty.
Meet Nick and book a horseback ride.
Meet Nick and Jason.
And Jason.
I think is what you said his name is. You said in Tinkle?
And Tinkle.
In Tinkle.
Gateway Glacier National Park.
That's what I missed before. The train is still there too. Yeah, so this place is just like and we picked up a new America the Beautiful annual pass. We will have it till the end of July of 2024. Now we're going to
I don't remember if we got there at 4:30 or 4:35, but either way, at most 20 minutes to get in.
Yes.
Versus sitting in that line at 3 p.m. But this is the workaround to not having a reservation. Also, we learned that if you book a horseback ride in the park,
or a kayak or a boat tour,
if you book anything
Yes.
that happens inside the park, you automatically get a reservation, even if there's no more reservations.
That's how you loophole.
So it says that written in stone, ancient ripple marks preserved on this piece of argillite, a sedimentary rock composed of clay, are evidence of a now vanished inland sea. The rock's rusty red color was produced when iron in the sediments combined with available oxygen to form hematite, an iron oxide mineral. Get what?
Where they're standing, the Glacier National right there.
That's unfortunate.
Ag Park.
Ag Park?
Ag scarf?
I don't know. This
I'm
is.
gonna mess it up. I don't.
Excuse me.
Tell me that's not beautiful. Holy God. Tell me that's absolutely gorgeous.
This is epic. I wish I could bring the drone out here. I had to shoot it again in 4K just so y'all could see. Maybe this will pick up how epic this is here. This will be 4K 30 frames per second. Got a paddle boarder out there. Got my kid plinking rocks into this thing. This camera's probably not going to pick up just how beautiful this water is and the waves, or how blue it is, or how dusty this place is. Man, this razor is jacked. Probably be a fun little ride through Glacier National Park. Turbo R. Now we're gonna see what's over here. Everybody pulled over to the side, so we're gonna be nosy with the rest of them. Maybe there's like a waterfall or something over here. Speaking of water.
So we had to pull over for those. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to go over there. How pretty is that? That is so pretty. So far. Got a good seat to drive.
Oh yeah. Oh, paint.
I decided that instead of what's the past tense of breathe, it should be. I'm pretty sure it should still breathe. But it should be brode. A brode.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, they've got the pace car, so that's what the cop is for.
Yeah, the cop is getting ready to or
This has been here all day, waiting.
I can't believe they're gonna try to take this up the mountain.
You know where they're taking it, right?
Where?
The place that we went by where it said federal land and it had all of the wind turbines when we first got into Montana in oil something Kevin.
Oh yeah, and Kevin.
Oh yeah, Kevin.